Nobody wants to admit this part, but the story didn't begin with Caitlin Clark. It began with Angel Reese. Before the season even settled, before numbers mattered, before revenue charts existed, Angel Reese was the loudest presence in the room. Interviews, cameras, social media, debates. She wasn't just visible, she was unavoidable. And the league didn't push back. They leaned in. Because confidence sells. Personality sells. Conflict sells. Or at least that's what everyone thought. Angel Reese spoke like someone who believed she was the center of the story, and for a while, it felt true. Panels argued about her, fans fought about her, clips traveled. The league's media machine treated her like proof that attention had finally arrived. But behind the scenes, attention wasn't the metric that mattered. Money was. And money doesn't care who talks the loudest. It cares who makes people stay. That's where Caitlin Clark quietly entered the equation. At first, she wasn't supposed to change anything. Just another rookie, another talent, another name added to a growing list. Internally, executives assumed the season would be shared. Multiple faces, balanced growth, a collective rise. That assumption didn't survive the first few weeks. One analyst noticed something strange while reviewing early season data. Games with heavy promotion weren't holding audiences the way projections predicted. Social engagement looked strong, but viewership flattened. Merchandise buzz didn't convert into sustained revenue. But when Caitlin Clark appeared, something different happened. People didn't just click. They stayed. Executives told themselves not to overreact. College popularity fades. Curiosity cools. That's how it usually works. Then the NBA on NBC appearance was scheduled.
WNBA, we don't even know if we're gonna have it.
Clips featuring her moved faster, stayed longer, reached beyond basketball circles. That's when someone inside the building said the sentence nobody wanted to repeat. She's the draw. Those words didn't stay in the building. They traveled. And when they reached league offices, panic followed. Because the numbers from that NBC night weren't just good. They were destructive. Projections that took months to build were shattered in a single evening. Advertisers noticed. Media partners noticed. Owners noticed. One owner, according to multiple sources, requested a side-by-side comparison. Before NBC, after NBC. The difference wasn't subtle. It was violent. Viewership multiplied. Revenue projections exploded. Merchandise demand surged. And next to those spikes, one name appeared again and again. Caitlin Clark. That's when the owner stopped protecting optics. During a private meeting, not meant to leave the room, he said it plainly. Revenue didn't grow evenly, it multiplied. That sentence leaked. And once it did, there was no undoing the damage. Because multiplied implies imbalance. It implies a missing engine. It implies someone was doing work others weren't. And suddenly, Angel Reese wasn't part of the conversation. Not because she wasn't talented. Not because she didn't have fans. But because she didn't move the numbers. That's the kind of shutdown that doesn't need insults. It needs receipts. Journalists got hold of the story next. Quiet confirmations. Off-the-record nods. Enough smoke to confirm fire. Then Stephen A. Smith entered the picture. Stephen A.
Okay, this is our league, welcome.
It moved on. Caitlin Clark never reacted. No tweets. No interviews addressing the drama. No acknowledgement of Stephen A. No response to Patrick Bet-David. She stayed humble. She talked about basketball. And that humility made the collapse around her impossible to ignore. Because humility backed by results is unstoppable. Owners began to admit something terrifying. We need her. Need is different than want. Want is replaceable. Need is leverage. That admission reshaped everything. Angel Reese wasn't cut. She wasn't criticized. She wasn't demoted. She was simply no longer essential. And in professional sports, being non-essential is the quiet end. By the end of the month, the league's public messaging had changed completely. Focus shifted. Comparisons vanished. Balance talk died. The system had chosen. This wasn't revenge. This wasn't hate. This was exposure. One NBC night revealed who actually drives attention when nobody is forcing it. Caitlin Clark didn't break records to prove a point. She broke them by being ready when opportunity appeared. Angel Reese didn't fail.